Hello and welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today we're traveling to Canterbury. We're heading up there for the weekend for a wedding. But before we get onto the train, we're stopping at an old-time local of ours. We used to live around King's Cross, which is German Gymnasium. German Gymnasium, as the name suggests, is inside an old school, so hence the decor. I'll show some video on the screen in a bit. But it's German food, and so Natalie and I are going to have a veal schnitzel, so the real deal. None of the pork, none of the chicken, a veal schnitzel which comes with lingonberry jam. We're going to share that with potato salad, cucumber salad, and we're also going to get a starter.
That's what's
Just sitting in the middle.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
The pièce de résistance.
Do you want me to put some of this on your plate?
I'm going to do it only on one bit because otherwise it gets soggy. Final bites. We were very hungry, as you can see. We have demolished this. And the verdict is, a Wiener Schnitzel is always great. Final thing, an oat milk macchiato before our travel, so I'm energized and ready to go. Also, we might take some photography before we board the train. But I'll see you on the train or in Canterbury. And this is why the Germans don't specialize in coffee, because the schnitzel was fantastic. This coffee
Looks bitter.
is very bitter. It's extremely bitter, actually. So, yeah, I should have just gotten a coffee somewhere else in King's Cross.
But you got it for a reason. You didn't get it from enjoyment. You got
Yeah,
it.
I got it for a reason, and the reason is still going to take effect. But yeah. Woo! 30 minutes to the train. Natalie treated me to an ice cream, and it's the first flake I've ever had in my entire life. It's so good. Oh my goodness. I get the hype. I get the hype. Excuse the audio, guys. See you on the train. Hey guys, we made it to our hotel at the Falstaff in Canterbury. I'll show you the room now. It's very cute, and we're in one of the attic rooms, as you'll see. We chose this place because our friends are actually staying here, but it's lovely. There used to be a coaching inn in 1403, and they've basically refurbished the interior, but it has some of the old finishes, and it's very well known for its cocktail bar downstairs. It's a very small room. You have Natalie on the bed. As you can see, we're at the top level, which is why the roof goes down. And from here you can see the lovely street. Got a desk with my stuff on now. There's a cupboard with tea supplies and my outfit for tomorrow. What the bathroom looks like. So it's very cute and sweet and small, but it has everything you need. So it will definitely do for today. We're gonna have a little rest now that we got here before we go out to explore tonight. Right, so we've had a little wander about town, explored Canterbury for a bit, and now we've come to dinner at the Goods Shed, which we haven't been to before, but heard really great things. It's actually on the Michelin Guide. We'll let you know how it is. We're in for some tasty drinks, some tasty food. It's actually a farm, by the way, so a lot of the stuff is local produce. Very excited about this. Let's head inside. It looks cool. You like the factory vibe? I like it. Oh look, so effectively it's a market, as you can see everywhere. As I said, it's like local produce. They have a restaurant in the market, which is where we're going to be headed up the restaurant. Cool, this is the menu. Hello, how are you? I don't know if you can get some of the, but it's pretty sweet. Oh my god, raspberry tarragon sour. That sounds great. First impression's good. So Natalie had a suggestion of doing every single starter, just going down the list. The thing that tickles my fancy the most are actually two of the mains, so we'll have a little convo. Just because they have a whole lemon sole, brown butter capers, but we'll see. We'll see. We just both got a white. I got one from Italy. Natalie got a French wine. I forgot what I ordered, but it's very light drinking. It'll be good for fish, which we'll get some later. We just got some house-made bread. It looks a little bit like a cross between a sourdough and a focaccia, with some local olive oil and balsamic. We'll get some asparagus as well as some halibut to start. We got asparagus with wild garlic butter and a soft-boiled egg on top. And then over here, we got smoked halibut in a creme fraiche, really good olive oil, lemon and fennel tops. Over here. It's like a focaccia sourdough crust. It's very good with the salt and the olive oil. For the smoked halibut first, never had this before. Let's give it a go. So fresh. You get the lemon and the fennel actually at the end. I think this was Natalie's choice because she wanted to try smoked halibut. I think you'll like an egg. Should I just take it all? Some egg, some asparagus. I love asparagus. It's the season.
Asparagus or white asparagus guy?
They each have a soft spot in my heart because I'm German and I love white asparagus too with the hollandaise sauce. But if I have to have only one, always green. And the last bite of the first one. Round 2 is incoming.
Zingy.
Singy.
Zingy.
Natalie approve? Ooh, what's that? A pickled walnuts, that's so interesting. This is a pork terrine, so homemade pork and walnut terrine. Never had something like this before. I guess this is my biggest question mark. And then that is lamb breast with mint sauce and fresh mint. Looks like a fish.
A bit odd.
Interesting. I'm gonna go for a piece of the lamb first just because it looks like fish and I'm intrigued.
Oh, that's mostly fat.
Yeah, it's like lamb belly almost. Take a piece of mint. Okay. The flavor is fantastic. It's super rich. It's like lamb belly or like the nicey part of the rib. No, to explain it, but the mint really helps bring it light, lighten it up. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I've never had terrine before. I guess it's like a pâté, eh? I'm gonna try it like this with a walnut piece. Interesting. It's porky. It's a little bit like pâté, but it has like texture. It's like you chew it.
Is it like a grainy pâté or a
No, I don't think so, but I don't know what grainy pâté is like because I never go for pâté.
walnut?
Pickled walnuts. Couldn't tell you that that's a walnut. I can just taste pickle. That's walnutty chutney. So I think both of these are very adventurous, very different to what we've usually had. Final round, raspberry pudding with white chocolate, but it's like freeze-dried homemade white chocolate, you can see, and then real raspberries. And Natalie and I are also gonna share a trio or quattro of cheeses. Some goat's cheese, some blue cheese, 2 normal cow's cheeses, which we'll figure out with some, I think this is peach, and some crackers. These are amazing, these are oat biscuits. If you don't know, you should try them. Between this and a treacle tot, which I've also never had before, but this sounded fruity. It's not sweet at all. It's like a mousse. It's tart. You want to try it at all?
Yeah, I'll try it after we finish. It's not sweet.
It's not sweet.
The chocolate adds
It's like a cheesy, cakey moussey.
It's like the chocolate is the only sweet thing, but it's like a restricted sweet. Cheeses, just tell them we're not going to taste the cheese. It's just cheese is cheese. And
Cheese is cheese. I'm gonna taste 1 piece of cheese. That didn't work at all.
for jelly.
Yeah. I love malt biscuits. Oh, I have no idea what that is, but that is nice cheese. It's strong. Much stronger than you think. Yeah, I think that's cheap. We finished up desserts and Natalie gave herself another red. We're gonna finish off the evening. Probably see you at some point tomorrow before the wedding or show you some glimpses of the wedding.
What have you got in? Yeah.
Nice, hot honey pizza. As you can tell, my voice has gone properly lower.
Can I stop filming now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done this in a long time. It's good.